What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Hyperzone, which was released on the Super Nintendo by HAL Laboratory. And the plot of the game is that the Earth Council decided to move the human population to an asteroid belt that was discovered between Mars and Jupiter because the Earth became pretty much unable to support life, and but at the same time, a race of hostile cybernetic alien beings ended up taking residence there around the time they discovered it and stuff like that, and pretty much the Earth Council decided to eradicate this cybernetic race. Now, Hyperzone is a cross between F-Zero and Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, in that it has the design and graphics of F-Zero while having the shoot 'em up aspect of Star Fox. And Hyperzone pretty much has 8 stages in it, and each stage pretty much has its own like group of enemies that you fight in that particular stage and stuff like that. Now, for example, in the first stage, you pretty much fight enemies called C1, C4, C8, 10, and box. You know what I'm saying? The names are not technically original, but this is an example of the different type of enemies that you will fight in each particular stage. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much the stages are all pretty much called Material Factory, Blast Furnace, uh, Old Capitol Greenland, Ripple, Field, uh, Mechaopolis, Bioplan, and Hyperzone, which of course is the name of the game and stuff like that. And one thing that makes this Hyperzone different from other shoot 'em ups is that you can control like different vehicles on each stage and everything, and which was never done in any other shoot 'em up back when this game came out. It wasn't seen in like the not F Zero, but wasn't seen in the R Type franchise, or like Gradius or any other shoot 'em up that came out during the last cycle of like say the NES and Super Nintendo and stuff. And of course, all the stages have their own, each have their own boss that you have to fight. You know what I'm saying? And with the final stage, you pretty much have to fight the first 6 stage bosses before you confront the main boss of the game and stuff like that. Now the graphics and design are pretty good with some nice color palettes to it too, mainly because Hyperzone took pretty much inspiration up from F-Zero and stuff. Now the gameplay and controls are pretty good, but there's no power-ups in the game that you can use and everything. The soundtrack is pretty decent, and it pretty much fits the tone of the game in my opinion and stuff like that. And I like the fact that HAL Laboratory pretty much combined the F Zero design and graphics with the shoot 'em up genre and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And but it pretty much faced other shoot 'em ups as competition. You know what I'm saying? Like the Gradius and R Type franchises and stuff. Now, Hyperzone is a pretty good game for people who like shoot 'em ups and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And retro gamers too. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the score is concerned, I definitely give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good, but I just wish it had some power ups that you can use in the game. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about Hyperzone. Do you like it? Do you like the combination of the F-Zero inspired stages along with the shoot 'em up genre combination. Do you think he should have had power ups or whatever the case may be concerning Hyperzone? With that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.